button. We'll see what it does. I think the problem has not been inherently obvious. But one of these is correct and one of them isn't. Which one is it? I don't really know. We might have problems here. No, stop bombarding me with crap. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fucking thing. I'll get there in a minute. Fuck off. Jesus Christ, how do I turn off these notifications of you should totally watch this video popping up on my desktop? I don't want to. Could you not switch audio devices every... Oh, it hasn't. Okay, it's just Windows been weird. Whatever. Whatever. We'll get it there. At some point. You don't have to show the whole desktop, do you? You see, why do you even bunch the windows together? It doesn't do that on the start menu down there. But whatever. Right, who cares? This might not work. It might work. I don't know. I don't remember how we were doing this either. Because I can't imagine it was on a Nurse CD crack. But I was definitely playing it on this machine. Wasn't I? Looks that way. Oh, fucking hell, I can't remember. Like, head and tail of what was going on here. I wonder what sort of problems we're going to have with this now. I didn't test it, because there's no point in testing shit before a stream. Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out. We recommend you watch this. It's like, you know the shit I want to watch? I'm subscribed to it. But if I'm not subscribed, I don't actually subscribe to many channels. I just remember the fucking, like, name of them. Of course, I can't really remember the fucking URL now because they've got that. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well then, where's CD1? Must surely be in my machine because this is the last machine I played it on, right? Uh-oh. I might end up playing something else. This is why you never test things before you stream them. Didn't I have a dream about this where I started to stream and I ended up not being able to play anything? This started, maybe it's like I did crack it also. I don't think I did. Oh no. Well, where's that disc? That cost me money, you assholes. It must be an ISO of it on the machine then. I need to watch it. If it don't work, if I don't get nowhere in a couple of minutes, I'll just play something else. Well, it's fine by me. Oh, yeah, that's dragging. I didn't put the CD back in, did I? That I had in there. Oh, we're in trouble now. That's never gonna fucking. Oh, that'll fucking. I'll never get that tray open again. The belt's sloppy. Maybe in there. Uh-oh. That's baffling. My CD has vanished, apparently. It's nowhere. Well, I guess we won't be playing fucking Tomb Raider after all. It's not such a big deal. I hate this game anyway. I guess we'll play something else. That's vanished. Yeah, well, she won't be reading any fucking tombs today. What do I even have on here? I can't play Shadow Warrior because I don't know where that disc is. I know where GTA is, I can't get to it. Right, here's what we'll do. As I can't fucking play that. Oh, where the fuck has it gone? I don't get it. I haven't gone on the game since I played it on this machine. So, logically, the disc should be in there. Whatever, don't worry about it. What we'll do is we'll play some... I can't... That won't work here, will it? I know what I'll do. Where's that piece of shit Doom Show? Well, we'll play that for a few minutes. And I'll maybe put the 286 on. That's my plan's ruined. And I saw that in one of these. There we go. Let's play that. See if it crashes on my K6. We might as well. I can't do anything else now. I assume that's correct. That Doom doesn't ever sound... Well, worst case scenario, it fails to start. No Tomb Raider! I'm so sad. I'm so upset. I was looking forward to playing that. I thought this was a Showa. Who knows? Oh, yeah, that lovely all-64 sound. I'm pissed. I'm seriously pissed about that. Strange. Could have sworn the sound was louder a minute ago. So, someone explain to me why I always remember a switch being back here, and there is no switch back here. What is that about? Where am I getting that idea from? Apparently not. No disc image. So I don't know how I was playing it on here. My disc's either vaporised or my disc image is vaporised. Because it's not here. I know it's not in my K5 because I had that on yesterday because I thought that's what I'd played it on. So that's what I had hooked up. Now I was like, oh, it's not in there. It's definitely awful 64. You know, I think my CZ1 did a better job than this. And that's an 80s synth. Oh, it is a bit dire, isn't it? Holy shit, the barrel actually works. You know, I'm going to credit the Trident blade with it running good on here. It doesn't, because I went there when I played the full game and there was no switch. So, I don't think that's it. Maybe it's like the PlayStation version or something. I don't know Doom Eternal. I thought that was a mod. I don't have that. I don't have... I have some mod like Plutonium Experiment or something, like on some old shovelware disc from the 90s. Well, of course it's brown. It's a fucking id game. They forgot what colour was after Commander Keen. Which I probably will end up playing. I'm probably just going to hook the 286 up. Because I don't really want to play Doom, but, you know, my stream was, like, basically just dead for a few minutes, and I don't like not doing anything, so I'm like, well, I saw this in a folder. Let's just start that, seeing as I can't Tomb Raider now. Certainly rather be stuck with Doom than Quake, though. So, at least we don't have to play that. That probably lag on here. That'll run like shit. That needs a fucking crater run. See, I never understand why people like Doom 64. Like, nothing's right about it. You can't see what you're doing because it's just mushy and dark. That music sounds like a fucking, like, Foghorn Leghorn episode being played, like, in slow motion. It's that fucking ding, 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 like cartoon character blink. I shit you not, I got that game in the 90s, I still have it. And when I thought the cartridge was broken. I thought it was, like, dirty or something, so I kept taking it out and trying to clean it. One of these opens up, doesn't it? I don't care. Fuck it, can stay shut. K6. So when I look, I want to have a game crashing. Hang on. Ah! You remembered something. Don't know what it does, but... but yeah, we'll probably, like I say, end up on the 286 and just play Keen 1, or see if we can get to the end of Captain Comic without the machine getting offended. No Tomb Raider. I could play Strife. I kind of felt like playing... I can't be bothered today. We'll save that for another day. And my 386 isn't out right now, so I can't do, like, Dark Forces. I mean, I could, but I want to do it on the 386, see how fucking far I can get before the game slows the hell down, or whether it actually runs fine all the way through. Of course, my definition of it running fine is... I wouldn't even call that ambient, it's just noise. I mean, no, ambient sucks, but that's... I wouldn't even class that shit as ambient, man. It just... I guess they were trying to save cartridge space by playing like a couple of fucking 4 kilohertz samples or something over and over, but... Oh, nice. That hurts me. How wonderful. Great texture work on the walls. No, I don't have that problem. That was the other K6 that I had. That thing just didn't work very well. Don't have problems with this K6. It works. I think this is the music I always remember from Doom, is this one. For some reason. Oh, we didn't get the chainsaw. Never mind. Maybe the game will give us it later. Or maybe it won't, because I'm probably just going to move to the 286 soon. See if I can find that fucking gamepad. Just like, fuck, we're playing fucking Tomb Raider when my disc's vanished. That's going to annoy me. I want to know where that is. Ah. I might have hit 2 keys. I'm not going to blame the game for that one. That's nice. I don't know why I bother with the barrels. They never seem to work as intended. They could... Yeah, I don't know. Could they have fixed it? It is Doom. It's a bit of a rookie mistake, this game, overall. See, I wish I could see the alternate universe where we went down the Dark Forces and Duke Nukem path instead of the id path. There's no need for me to punch things, I just felt like it. So like it was out here. So... Time Splitters 3 really was like the last thing to build off of that branch of where FPS went instead of this one. It think Quake is fucking cancerous. I don't see myself ever playing that again. See, another barrel that could have been used to do something epic, but it ends up barely killing one guy. Yeah, this game, like, does some weird things with random numbers in regards to damage. It's... I don't know why they did it that way. It seems dumb to me, but what the fuck would I know? That's straight. Oh, it must be up there. Well, that'll do. Of course, the game is at some point gonna... Oh no, the double shit gun isn't in this one, is it? I don't think it is. Because that's fucking annoying in like level pack 2. Where you have, like, the stupid fucking double gun. It keeps making you select it so you waste ammo. And hey, see, that's where Blood, like, shows that it didn't learn anything from, like, this game. Because it just goes right on ahead and does the same fucking shit with its akimbo guns. Only that's worse, because once you've collected that, you can't, like, unselect that mode. So either you waste ammo, or you run away and wait for it to run out. Dumb fucking design decisions. They plague even good games. Because I still think this is just an okay game, so I guess this one can kind of get away with it. The expectation is lower. Well, that barrel works really well. Why can't they always do that? I'm playing one-handed, by the way, so it's probably not the best idea, but why not? Someone's got to do it. One more level, I guess I'll break the fucking 286 out or something. Oh man, I'd love to change the game thing for the stream, but it's not like out on the fucking interface anymore. So every time you update an interface, you have to add like a minimum of 3 more clicks. I wasn't even pointing at that game. There's no crosshair I can turn on, is there? You know, I thought I had that minigun, but all these dudes drop shotguns, so I guess the best bet is to use a shotgun for now, right? Because they're not going to run out ammo on it. And air drilled pistols. Yeah, Serious Sam, my friend's a massive fan of it, so I've played them, though. Okay. Not really my thing, but if you're into that style of shooter, then it's fine, I suppose. That was a bit odd. Well, good job I didn't pick that biosuit up and waste it. I know what good that was. Oh, it'll be for down there, won't it? That's a weird thing with this game. It wants you to jump over stuff sometimes. It doesn't here. But there are definitely instances in this game where the game wants you to jump over things. But there's no jump button. It wouldn't really have been that hard for them to implement one. I mean, of course not, because Strife managed to do it. Oh, jeez, is this a fucking wiener holder level? Great, I'm stuck. Well, I mean, I can go the other way, but what if I want to go up there? You know, maybe if they'd playtested it, they'd have caught that problem, but fuck's sake. Well, I hope I didn't need to go up that fucking elevator, because we can't go up it now. Shut up, there we go. Ah, Doom, aka random what the fuck does this switch do? That's just fucking story of this fucking game. Because there's no indication, like, the switch is everywhere in this game, but it's rather there's any indication of what that switch is connected to and what it does. You just press it and hope it does something, and hope you figure out what that thing was. And that was me saying I'd never play this again. Well, it may be, but some of them are mandatory in the game and they're just as fucking cryptic. Even fucking point-and-click adventures aren't, like, as obscure as some of that shit. Oh, I can just walk up there. It's just as well, really, considering I fell off it. always found Heretic to be a bit of an oddball thing. Hexen's fucking cryptic at times. All the fucking switches in there. There's like Guardian of Steel, it has a switch on the wall, like at the top of each stairway. I never figured out what those buttons do. Like, you hear some stuff go on, but it doesn't seem to do anything, so... I swear some of the buttons in Doom Engine games, except maybe Strife, that Strife makes sense. But otherwise, I swear some of the fucking buttons just don't do anything. They were just there to make the player feel like they were progressing. Fucking imps. Who fucking knows? I'm going out the window. I don't know why, I seem to remember doing that before and... No, this is the wrong fucking... Isn't it? Oh, who knows? Who cares, as long as we get where we're going. Higher Hitra. Almost. Oh, where's this yellow key door? Alright, I don't need that, apparently. Yeah, Doom level design. What you gonna do? I still want to know my fucking CD's gone. I'm not happy about that. Where's my angry gamepad gone? It was down here. Of course, we're assuming that game controller hasn't conked out. And that 286 sure is a little bit fucking musty now. It doesn't always work so well. What the fuck is the other end of that? Ah. I found it. I found it. Derek, where did you get that? I found it. Well, where did you find it? If I told you, I'd have to lie. So you stole it then? I don't want to lie to you. So you did nick it. You fucking bastard. Well, I'm going to save my game in case I decide to come back for some weird reason. Yeah, the gamepad! Or else. At least it's certain of itself, you know? There's no pretense about it. It's a fucking gamepad. Oh well. See if it blows up. I wish the copyright system wasn't in place. I'd love to play like the fucking stage entry music for the machine, you know, just have crappy Laura Branigan playing full fucking pelt. I wanted Tomb Raider, damn it. I actually didn't. Well, I swear I didn't lose the disc on purpose, but I'm not going to pretend I'm that upset about it. It's not a game I really enjoy. What's that smell? I can smell a smell. It's probably the machine. It's, as far as I know, like the motherboard in this was in some fucking cash register or something in some beauty salon in Los Angeles, and it's never lost that fucking dodgy smell of just woman products, you know. Fucking beauty products. It's really fucking rank. Smells like the fucking area around my fucking mirror after my cousin's been staying over for like a fucking week. I don't know how loud the noise coming out. That hard drive didn't sound healthy, did it? That made some weird banging. Hopefully it was just sticky and we don't get the discs failed. That seems like a reasonable volume level. Play Commander Keen. Like I said, I'd love to fucking update the stream, like, information to, like, not say Tomb Raider, but it just isn't out on the fucking thing anymore. So I'm really sorry. I'll try. Hang on. Let's have a go. I feel bad. I don't like misleading people. I have the sequel to Captain Comics somewhere, but I don't fancy getting up and switching a bunch of virtual machines on to copy things over, so... Oh, that blue bit isn't... I mean, we can move that a bit more. No, I can't fix this weird. Nothing lines up properly anymore. Ah, yes. Feel the speed and the power. You can actually see it fucking writing the list out. Sure, I don't have anything I can measure the speed of the hard drive with. Like I say, it's just, you know, updates of shit, isn't it? As every time you update something. I know I have that game on here. If I don't, I know I have other games, so it's not that big of a... Oh, we could play Shit Fighter. No, it's Captain Comics. Look at that speed, the power! Of course, as we're on the second... Like, we're not on the first partition, it uses more memory and more CPU power, so it's fucking slower. Like, I keep looking over there when addressing the camera, and I've moved it. I need to remember that. Like I say, apologies if the, like, thing... It does. Still baffled by why me and Jim Leonard get different results with PC speakers and stuff. Because I have no reason to doubt that Jim Leonard's, like, methods are accurate, or that he's attempted everything he can to make it accurate. But where I get biasing, he doesn't. So there's something going on. Maybe it's his recording methods removing the bias, or maybe different motherboards don't have that. But it's definitely something I'd like to test more someday. Because that's going to be weird if you find out that the little interval timer actually isn't the same on every board and it's making different waveforms. The bias makes sense to me, that it would just dip negative, because what you would want to do is, like, bias it such that the thing being high, like, is, like, basically infinite fucking whatever, where it's just silent. Because as far as I know, it's always at 5 volts, and when it produces sound, it's actually pulses of 0 volts. I seem to think. Oh, I thought it had crashed already. Oh, fuck off. Really? Oh, I gotta press a button. Man, that's grotty. Oh, I don't fucking know. What movie plays that music? I can't remember. I remember it's some fucking movie. It plays it at the start. You gotta tell me I gotta press buttons on the keyboard. That's a shame. Oh wow, the firing rate's slow. The game probably runs slower. This machine is trash. Let's see if we can fucking get to the end of the game before it crashes. I think this is a late revision because I know I've got a copy of it where the bricks on the castle are like fucking way bigger. They're like 4 times the size. Which I guess is twice the size. I don't know. FM synthesis probably, because I mean the PC speaker's trying to produce square waves. It's just that it's crap at it, so... Arguably, like, not being totally square is more accurate to what the speaker would sound like, because the cone has to move, surely, so it's not going to produce a perfect square. I wouldn't have thought. Or maybe they were, like, from the Akai school of what waveforms are like, because Akai's S2000 always mislabeled it as, like, the square. That's a sawtooth. The sawtooth? That's a sine wave. Idiots. But, I mean, this is Akai, and they were really, really good at supporting the S2000. I mean, you know, they did things like, you know, that weird 1.8 meg file system on a 720k disc that was so fucking reliable. Put in all the tools for Macintosh only, except the tool to write discs, which is DOS on it. Crap! I haven't played this game in a good while. In fact, I think the last time I played it properly was when this machine got offended by it, so... I did say it was from California. I suppose there's small wonder that it's a fucking social justice warrior machine. Well, fair enough. Oh man, it's all right. This game, it always surprises me when I come back to it. Like, this is clunky as fuck, but it's actually not that bad. Especially not by 1988 standards for PC games. It's pretty good. It feels like a real platformer, yeah? Oh, fuck. Fuck off, bards. You know, I need to write a song about fucking SJWs, really. I've been offensive to everything else. I mean, I guess I need to... I'm blaming the gamepad. I didn't yell loud enough. Yes, do the same thing again and expect different results. That's the best way. Well, everyone else is going fucking insane, so I mean, I might as well go insane as well. Fucking insane by the time the week is over. Food is just garbage that I have. This is all I could get. At least I got goat's milk. Where in the money? Guy who wrote this actually wrote a similar looking game for the like Tiger cards. I don't know whether it was on DOS, but probably was. Can't find it anywhere, unfortunately. Would be nice to fuck with. I can just find really grainy footage of it. Well, the early stereo cards didn't they? Like the Sound Blaster Pro just has like 2 3812s. Fuck. Yeah, Sound Blaster Pro. There were like other cards. I think ATI made one. like Stereo FX or something that might have had them, or was that like Square Waves only, like PSGs? You know, more like the Game Blaster, the Lame Blaster. Oh no, that's tarnishing the word lame there. Oh, let's go up with something better. I used to be able to play this game without getting killed. It would be mighty nice. It does tempt me to like relearn C, I have to be honest. Well, who knows, I might have lots and lots of free time this year, so maybe I can start relearning it. On the other end, it's like graphic stuff I was never really cut out for, so well, I could at least try, I suppose. I was more the pointless utilities writer. Like, I want a thing that constantly, like, replaces some element in the opera. Yeah, Gear Blaster works. Yeah, I'm still going to try and think of a better name for it. There must be something. I'm sorry about spamming the bullets, but this method has worked for me for years. If I get, like, die and get an extra life, I just get the same amount of lives and full health, so I might as well just collect it. However, if I can get the ice cream, I think I get an extra life for that if I'm on full health when I pick it up, so... You know there's turbo buttons on this pad, right? I think the ice cream... No, it's not there. I'm misremembering. Well, perhaps bigger than I remember. It still hasn't crashed yet, but I mean, we got this far last time on the machine. I tell you what is scary is, like, I bashed on the quality of this card, but anyone who's been around a long time might remember how noisy this game was when I had the Sound Blaster 16 in here. Yeah, this little music synthesizer too is less noisy than a fucking Sound Blaster 16, so it has that going. I mean, that's not fucking saying much, but... Are there many cards that aren't, like, quieter than a Noise Blaster 16? I mean, we don't call them Noise Blasters for nothing. This has those annoying enemies that, yeah, those things. You can be tactical to shoot them, or you can just run away from them. I think this is the way we want to go first. And the other way has holes in the floor. Ooh. No! No! I'll tell you what though, this game's better than Save Our Fucking Pizzas, I know that much. Fucking Pizzagate bullshit. I bet you Scunny's in on fucking Pizzagate. I mean, he loves children, so... Was that pizza, was that some... There's been that many fucking gates this last decade, it's hard to remember which one. You know, fucking Gamergate, fucking Pizzagate, fucking Garden Gate, fucking... Ah, jeez. Ow! Russia Gate. Why is it always a gate? Like, why is it never a fence? You know, or a wall. Like, you know, it could be a wall. I mean, that would make more sense with Russiagate, because, I mean, that's Donald Trump, and he's known for, like, the wall, right? So then, logically... I thought I could jump up there now. Oh, no, I don't get that until later, and then I come out of one of those doors. Yeah, I've never quite known what the blue balls are meant to be. They're just blue balls. But, you know, it would make more sense, like Russia Wall instead of Russiagate. I mean... Gamer fence. Fucking, piss ceiling, I don't fucking know. It's always gates. Leave gates alone. Like, well, I guess everyone's always taking a fence, so there's probably no fences left, and the only thing left on the bonfire is the gate at this point, right? That's probably why. Diddle-doo. Da-da-da-da. Fast travel. Oh no, it's not. I thought it'd send me back to the door. Well, yeah, but I mean, that was a farce one. That had an excuse. You'd think they'd be more creative. Well, asking people to be creative these days. That'd be like asking them to be media vision, and nobody's doing that, so... I guess no one's creative anymore, they're all just real tech instead. What a shitty world we live in. At least I don't have to play fucking Tomb Raider. That makes the world's... What was it with corkscrew guns in games from this time period and them been a little bit dodgy? I'm gonna get my life back. I'm in money. The fucking money. You're not and I am, yeah, you just fucking suck. He has a lightning bolt on his spacesuit. Is it Harry Potter in there, man? Must be. I'm onto you, Captain fucking Comic. So this is the missing, like, 8th Harry Potter book, where Harry Potter had to defeat Space Voldemort. And what am I missing here? I can't jump across there, can I? I think I can jump over there. Have I forgotten something? Is there a door I'm supposed to go in? Probably that one. I'm sure that was a door that came out. I'm lost. Long time since I played this now. Certainly wasn't the door up here. That just goes back out onto the moon. Well, that's what the life system's for, I suppose. You know, there's something I don't really want to admit to. You see the life counter at the bottom of the screen? When I was a kid, it took me years, and I mean years, I'm not joking, to realise that it was Captain Comic's head. And I just thought they were like these weird blue eggs. I was like, what does that have to do with lives? Well, maybe it's like Popeye and spinach, you know, and they're trying to get us to eat spinach because it's like good for you and shit. They're telling us to eat eggs. I knew I couldn't jump over there. Luckily, it turned out not to be. So I can't get up there. What am I missing here? See, I don't have to go back across the moon. I don't remember that. It just keeps throwing enemies in. Is there something I can stand on that I'm not noticing? I can't believe I've forgotten out where to go in this game. I used to be the bestest at this game, man. Oh, that's precarious. I don't think I want to be there. Well, back along the fucking walkway, I guess. Oh, this is bollocks. This is what happens when you don't play a game for a while. You decide, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to learn how to use a welder. And then you forget, like, everything else that you knew. It probably is true what they say, that, like, you know, eventually your brain starts replacing stuff. I guess, like, MIG welding must have replaced this game. Oh no. Oh no. No. I think it's this way, actually. I think that comes out of that door that I couldn't get to. Probably. I'm assuming this is the right path because it's got holes in it. It's a bit jarring that, like, sidestepping, isn't it? They don't call them side scrollers, they call them side steppers. Where's that jingle from? I think it's an Atari game, but I don't remember which one. It does come out here. Yeah, it does. Windows 98 makes it easy to use my printers. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I should rip that video again at like 60 frames a second or something, because everybody needs Windows 98 consumer demonstration in 60 frames a second. I mean, the world is missing out without that. Fuck you, game. I know what you're doing. Know what you're doing. Coming for you, globalists. We're coming for you. Shit. Jump boots. We know we're under attack. We know it. Know what you're doing. Hell, it doesn't relent with the monsters, does it? It really doesn't. There's no way to save in this game, so if it does crash, we're fucked. Yeah, it's... it must be, like, much less of a headache, I guess, to code, maybe. At least in fucking EGA. Because this is almost certainly EGA. This isn't a VGA game. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. But it looks like an EGA mode to me. And it's EGA colours, I think. It looks like it's on the EGA colours. Shit! You've gone and died. We used to get told off when I was kids with the fucking death sound, and it was like, oh fucking hell. It's like you never quite... Or I don't outgrow like finding that funny. Door, is that the door I wanted? Fucking juice axe, man. I ain't playing that. I've heard it said so much, I'm not having out to do with it on principle. I don't know, people occasionally ask me to play it as well. I don't really get why. I don't see what all the hubbub's... It doesn't look like bad or anything. I'd sooner play fucking Daikatana, it would probably yield more entertainment. And then we'd know once and for all whether Romero or Carmack was worse at coding. It's me, Mario! Fuck you, Mario. You are well and true. I forgot his fucking head went through the top of these. I thought I got the teleport wand all right. Oh, fucking hell! I'm gonna die, aren't I? And get a fucking game over on a game that's this fucking simple. To be honest, I actually think this plays better with a keyboard. The game does get more generous on lives, I think, as you have less of them. It's almost as if it's weighted in some way to do that. Shit. Conspiracy. Does it have conspiracies? I thought that was... crap. Oh man, I can't fucking remember. But yeah, no, Daikatana, that might happen someday. Like, I don't think I'd complete it. I think I'd just play it for like one stream. It's one of those... knowing my luck, I'll probably end up really liking it or something. I'm like, what's everyone complaining about? This game's fucking brilliant. Somehow, you tricked me, game. Well played. Just let me get the fucking teleportation wand and I don't have to worry about this bullshit logs anymore. Are they logs? They kind of look like logs. Where's that weird chick when you need her? She'd fucking teach him a fucking lesson. Jesus Christ. You know, I went into this year thinking, nah, I should find myself a fucking woman this year. And I'm kind of glad about all this fucking, like, lockdown and shit, because now I can't. I've probably spared myself, like, a whole load of fucking hassle. PC version of what N64 stuff? Yeah, but Alex Jones the game would be good. Like, I would play that. Just Alex Jones running around yelling at things and firing guns off. Alex Jones. The problem with Alex Jones is you want to laugh at the guy, you want to make fun of him. But he keeps being, like, proven right. It's like, I don't know what's worse here. Shit. Oh, fucking hell. I don't think there's anything else in these caves. I think I can just go through that door and leave. Yeah, is there an N60? How the fuck did they get that to work on the N64? That would be dire. I'm not playing it on an N64. It probably runs at like 2 frames a second. I've already had enough of that shit. Then again, it might. I mean, it's a fucking Romero game, isn't it? Or is it Carmack? It's Romero, because Romero's going to make his bitch, right? So it might run bad anyway. Like I say, I'm not clear on which one of them's worse out of the two. They're actually, like, coding. I pressed down, you fucking moron. Oh, it loves teleporting you into fucking monsters. Haha. I can't teleport there for some reason. Stupid fucking logs. Jesus fucking Christ. Why can't I teleport? It's not working. It's not working. Why isn't it working? No. I don't think we're going to make it to the end of this game, you know. I can't teleport. I still can't teleport. I don't need more health to do it, do I? I don't think I do. Oh no, I think my gamepad's busted. No, it requires, like, that's weird. I have to press both directions at once. I don't have to do that on the keyboard. It'll just teleport in whichever way he's facing. That's dangerous. Dad, you've been dangerous. Is it that, or is it just... It's been fucking dodgy. Oh, I hope there's nothing else I need in there, because I'm leaving. Ah, shit! Damn it! Yeah, I would imagine it has a lot of fucking compromises. Still, you know what machine's going to probably end up running this Daikatana if I ever did play it right? Like, you know full well it'll be like, none of them will run it, and that Trident blade will just sit there and be like, oh, I can run this. Might not run it fast, but it'll be like the only card that renders it right or something. Because that's the way it always seems to turn out. I don't fucking know why. What have I done with that? It'll be somewhat. Do I play this again, or do I? Yeah, PC speaker sounds aren't bad in this. No one ever talks about the sequel, though. I don't know why. I've never managed to get round to playing it. But yeah, I would think there's a reason this game is, like, was fairly commonplace. Comic dead. Well, his turn is not in here. So we have another go. And it just kicks me out. I don't think it did that. I'll have one more go. If I don't beat this time, I guess we'll play Keen. That's another Tomb Raider. I do wonder if it's possible, because you get the key for this door quite early on. If you could count how many steps he has taken in your head, would you be able to, like, actually navigate in there without... Because if you go in there without the lantern, it's just black. So would you be able to just go in there, memorise the layout, and actually get, like, to the end of the game without having to go anywhere else? Because I think the key is the one you get at the end of the forest. So surely, like... I mean, it might just not load the layout. No, the Xeon never used the intensity. There was a time when I was still capturing on the Presla. And then there's a patch where basically I have no audio, and that's when I went over to the StarTech. Or I had to record the audio separately and mix it back on later. It was very annoying. I miss when you could record audio from just the sound card with the video capture, but nothing seems to be able to do that anymore. I don't really know why, but... Oh, crap! Man, this game's fucking brutal. Fuck Doom mods. This is a real fucking brutal game, man. It brutalises you. It's on your back for just a second. You look away to try and smirk, and the game's right there, like, fuck you. Yeah, this is the key. So if the layout is still there, in that door at the beginning of the game, and it is loaded, you know, and you could remember it, then in theory, at this point, I guess you could walk back. Walk through the inside of the castle and just beat the game. It's a real shame there's no continue system on this, but I mean... I guess at the same time, I can't really begrudge it for that, because 80s games tended to work that way, and it's not a huge game. If it was any bigger, I'd consider it maddening, but... It's just how things work. The games used to be harder, I guess. I don't think it was necessarily a bad thing. Games got too easy in the end. Like, they really started pussifying them, like, by the end of the 90s, and in the 2000s it just became hand-holding. And eventually it became almost to the point where the game would just beat itself for you, which rendered the point of playing it, like, basically null. I always liked the thought that that door is back where we first entered, but maybe it's the castle. Or maybe it's the door we took from the forest to get here. I wonder what the developers' intentions for it were if you gave it that much thought. I wonder where he is now, the guy who made this, and what he's doing. He seems like a Linux user, I don't know, I just get that vibe from this game. I bet wherever he is now is running fucking Linux. Fucking, I don't know, probably one of them weird ones who'd run some other fucking Unix type thing. Ah, no, it's not a bad card, but I don't think your experience will be much different. Because the limits on it are at a hardware level. And it's broken. But expect to get mad at it, because a lot of your shit that you're going to plug into it isn't going to work, so... Which I did warn you, so... So have fun with that. You might say it supports those modes, but it's very sensitive about things, and if your device doesn't do exactly what it expects, it won't work. I can't plug my camera into it. I mean, my camera only outputs 1080p, 1080i, and 480 modes, and well, that card can't do 480 and it can't do 1080p, so that leaves us with 1080i. But because my camera outputs like fucking what, 1080 lines instead of 1086 or whatever? Or does it output 1086? I can't remember. Yeah, the card can't fucking use it, so... Which makes no sense though. I mean, I know it's a consumer card and it was their first attempt at the consumer card, but they told me a bunch of the weirdness was, oh, it's for broadcast equipment. It's like, well, this is a broadcast grade camera effectively. This is what fucking news reporters would use and shit, so surely it should work. You know, it's not like I'm trying to plug that Sony into it. It's probably rigged to favour like Blackmagic cameras. I guess it's what they would have used as a reference. But the 480 mode is just flat out broken. You can't use it. So, you know, you won't be plugging anything like that in. No VCRs or anything. You might get flashes of an image, but it'll just keep shutting itself off. I have got it to sync like 1080i out of things, but not the camera. I can't remember what it was coming out of. Somebody's laptop, maybe. Obviously no HDCP either. Which is a bitch, because I think one of the things with my television is that it will only really cooperate if the signal does have fucking HDCP. Fucking HDCP. It sounds like you're talking about something else. I fucking hate. Why'd they have to call it that? Like, why? Fucking why? I don't want HDCP. I don't want SDCP. It's fucking... just no. Oh, that's a load of bollocks. There we go. Fucking blue bollocks. See, this is where the game starts getting a bit more tense, so you don't want to misstep. And it's nice seeing our live count is lit up all the way. Still, we shouldn't be wasting a bunch of time going back to the entrance now. Unless I forget, which I probably will, because I have no short-term memory whatsoever. Ah, die! Die, you motherfuckers! Die! Meow! 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 Stop it, Charlie! Here, kitty, kitty, kitty! Fucking angry grandpa. I think that'll be me when I get to 60. That's what I'll be like. I didn't touch it! Where's the replay? I demand the replay coach, referee dude now. There's always a ball in that corner. That's definitely predetermined. So you can, like, learn the corkscrew. It's weird how the icon is a literal corkscrew. I think Duke Nukem's icon was probably better. It was a little bit more explanatory. Yeah, I don't fucking know. It's weird what it will and won't, like, accept that TV. It will work with things that aren't HDCP, but it's just weird. It does tell you it won't work with a computer, I suppose, in the manual, so there is that. I bet it works with PlayStations. A little way from there. I wonder why it has those divides. There must be some technical reason for it, why you get to the end of like a scrolling area. Memory, I would think. But it doesn't seem to rattle the drive like the doors do. But then the doors are... Next time I get to one, I'll look at the indicator and see... It must just be a memory constraint thing. Must be. I mean, the door will. I don't get any disk activity for the door. So I can't check it. I wonder why that LED isn't working. Well, maybe it's just not going long enough for it to come on. I would have thought it would. I mean, there is a noticeable delay between the animation and it loading the new area. And this thing is really slow. You know, what I would estimate the size of the areas to be, then surely would take about 1 second to load on this system. And that's just going on the drive speed, never mind the fucking abysmal memory speed. Well, the memory on this thing must be slow. CPU's only running at 6 megahertz. I'd bump it up to 8, but I really can't quite figure out where the clock signal comes from on it. I can't find a 16 megahertz crystal anywhere, so they must be doing something weird. Well, let's go to the Mystic Caves. Thinking about a colour scheme in here is kind of similar to Mystic Caves, isn't it? I hate that zone. I don't really like Sonic 2 that much anyway. I actually think it's the weakest of the Mega Drive games. Because it doesn't really improve over Sonic 1 that much. I should have saved that shield to get on the way out. I think I usually did when I played this before. So I fucked up, so if you're going to play this, well, there's your lesson. That's maybe something you want to think about when you get it, well, unless you end up low on health somewhere else in the game, I guess. It's a thing to think about when you get to shields, because it's not like they come back. It's MFM? I think that's what it's called? Oh no, now I've got to get back up there. With these dodgy jumps. Yeah, it's an MFM drive. Not a particularly fast interface and not a particularly fast machine running it. So in accessing it, probably uses everything the CPU has. So. Decent quality card, so I would imagine it helps a bit, but oh, it's this area. You see, I've got a grudge against this now. I'm going to colorise that picture I drew and like change the wood to be purple. It can't meant to be wood, surely. This must just be how it appears to me. They must be like, you know, stone pillars, because I'm in a cave. Why would there be trees growing down here? I mean, they don't seem to be growing now, so maybe it wasn't always a cave. Yeah, teleporter works. Maybe it does require full health. That could be a problem. Shit. Or maybe it requires mostly full health. I'm in the money, you're not in the money, but I am, so you just fucking suck. 'Cause I'm in the money, and you've got no money. It does work when I press down. I wonder why it wasn't working before. Either way, let's hope it keeps working this time. Oh, bullshit game. Maybe a little. I mean, they had Mario, like, time to stone back there, so he obviously played the NES, I suppose. Talk about an over-fucking-rated system. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm just saying it's overrated. The SNES was what the NES should have been. If I'm stuck on an 8-bit system, give me the fucking Master System any day. Oh, crap. Oh. Well, I suppose I do live, like, on the European continent, so, you know, we liked the Master System over here. I wonder why more games don't have a teleport move like that. It's pretty cool. Don't do it that, because I think you'd end up on that upper platform. Almost dead. But we've got, like, full lives, so it doesn't actually matter then. I mean, we're past the halfway point of the game. My 286 hasn't got offended, my fucking EverX video card isn't going fucking dim. Tempted to just die here, because I don't have as far to walk. That was a tactical die. I didn't actually mean to die when I did, but I pretty much decided I was going to, so it was fine. Yeah, I'm always surprised by how fucking awful they look, and it's like, why did the Master System, like, not get talked about now? Like, it's only since James Rolfe everyone talks about the NES, so before that, and I bet I could still dig up websites and magazines from that era where it was always, at least from what I saw, agreed that the 16-bit era was the golden era, and the shit before was just the stepping stones that were required to get there. The NES ain't got shit on, like, the 16-bit games. It's don't really got shit on the Master System for the most, but it has fucking Mario on it, but what the fuck else does it got? Trashy fucking system. It does have some good games, but I don't like it as a system. I don't think it's very good, and it does have a lot of garbage on it. Blink. Yeah, I'm surprised it'll do those modes. I guess if they were part of the original VGA spec, then it should, but it weren't very fast. I mean, the 286 isn't going to help, but I don't think you'd get much of a performance boost from this card if you were to put it in a faster machine. I think it'd still perform really slowly. I mean, 87 was like the year VGA came out, so this card is really like pretty much the VGA-ist VGA card you're going to get. It's the fucking VGA standard. And it probably has some weird EverX specific stuff. Can I make it to... No, I can't, so I'll kill myself now. It probably does have some weird EverX specific stuff. This area always beats me up. I've got a teleport wand. Well, I don't have a teleport wand, but I do have a wand. I can show you it if you want. It does have a teleporting effect. It makes people teleport away from... Crap. Teleport away from me. That sounded a bit weird. Probably losing capacitors in this thing. I'm amazed it hasn't blown any of them yet. Daddle-a-daddle-a-doo. What the fuck? Daddle-a-daddle-a-doo. It moves the camera, but it doesn't... doesn't move him. It's fucking prick tease. I remember dreaming about this game when I was a kid, like getting farther, you know. Because you can come into this area before you have the the items you need to navigate it. And so it was always, well, what lies beyond the area that I can't pass? So I can probably trick him into teleporting up there. That's clearly an intentional design choice. First time I got there, I didn't know that, and figured you might be able to get up above there, like in Mario. Like, if you could get onto those blocks, but I couldn't figure out how to get onto those blocks. There's nothing over here, is there? Doesn't look like there's any reason to stay up there. Do I want to teleport in there? Not sure I'll be able to teleport back out. Oh, shit. There we go. I think that one's rigged to always work. 5? I don't remember it going up to 5. Is this? No, it's not the entry area. Yeah, I think they're actually called beach balls in the... Probably going to teleport there. I think this, if anything, this stream is a great, like, advertisement for why they should never give humans the ability to teleport. You just abuse it. It's like, oh, use the teleport wand. Captain Comic probably has no soul. I mean, from what we understand, the only way you'd be able to teleport is to dismantle, like, an object. Like, fucking particle by particle, fucking atom by atom, photon by photon or whatever. And then make another one at the other end. So, if you teleported a person, then surely you've just destroyed that person. Did you not just kill them when you dismantled the original one? Does the new one on the other side, assuming they're not just dead, have a soul? And then what if they do? You know, it poses a lot of questions. Daddle-a-daddle-a-do. Kill. Why do I have a sudden urge to play Bananoid? Well, that game was a bit odd. Daddle-a-daddle-a-do. Well, the teleport won't reach it. Shit! Ah! That's gonna rob me of my extra life. Oh, maybe. I mean, it's possibly that at least what they understand of physics thus far, I don't think that's something you can do. So the only way you can do it is really just to make a copy of whatever you want to send somewhere. I mean, I guess you wouldn't have to destroy the original of whatever it was, so you essentially just have a replicator. It's still a bit dodgy, like if you replicate a parson or something. There's definitely some moral issues there. Daddle-a-daddle-a-do. I've never seen him teleport into that shit up top, which makes me wonder if it's not really a valid space. Like, is it somehow defined as you can't go up there? Oh man, the AI is pretty good on those. I'm not making those jumps, I got a teleport wand. Dev obviously knew that you'd get beat the shit out of in here. Shit. I mean, in games now its end. The pipes I never got, because I always thought they should work, and I still think they should do something. But they don't, they're just for display. Daddle-a-daddle-a-do. I guess all around, like the circles on the backdrop, those must be pipes as well. I wonder if he could well, he must have been able to define tiles as, like, non-teleporting tiles, but... Because otherwise, surely, like, he'd have had to design every area with the teleport in mind for, like, what could potentially break. That just seems like it would be a headache. That's the lantern. And that's the thing, you could see that coming in here, like, from the start of the game. And it was a fucking tease. It was one of those things where as a kid, it's like, oh, how do I get that? Probably the strangest area of the game, that, really. I don't even know what that's meant. Everything else has some rhyme or reason, you know, it's a forest, it's a fucking, like, pier, it's a moon, it's a fucking moon base. It's a cave. The thing on the beach is a bit odd. I don't know what that would meant to be, but it still seems to be some kind of building. It looks industrial, so I don't know. Water treatment plant, maybe? Just going by the railings and shit. That area in that building, you know, it has the skulls on the doors, it has all those pipes and, like, weird artsy backdrops. Fuck knows what that's meant to be, like... Maybe this game has a manual somewhere that would tell you, but... Either way, it looks like we should be able to get to the end of the game if the machine doesn't die. I don't know what's wrong with it today, it's working fine, like this one. This game I still think is probably better than Tomb Raider, so... yeah, this hasn't turned out as bad as it could. This has turned out fine. I'm trying to jinx it on purpose, by the way. I'm trying to make the machine decide to break. It's like, oh, it's saying good things. Okay, let's put a stop to this. Hey. It's an evil power to have. I wonder, you probably could complete the game if you never picked up the fireball things. Ah, let me up there! I mean, the swapping 2 areas of space, that's like Event Horizon shit. Captain Miller. Peters! You know, I could probably be negligent. I mean, I've got, like, plenty of lives left. I don't know why I'm trying so hard. Pressure's basically off at this point. Odds are we're going to get there. But then I don't know. No, I shouldn't get cocky. I should take it at least somewhat easy. This is Nightmare 3D landing here. I can't collect those shields. It's a rip-off. The red ones should make him Super Captain Comic. At least now when I die I have less distance. There is a shield in here, but that I can pick up. Let's just do it. The end result's the same. Like, if we die and manage to get there without taking a hit, we just get the life back and we end up where we are now, basically. Oh, shit. That's what I get for not paying attention. I don't remember the blue bird's been this fast. Fuck. Must have different AI when they're in this room. What if there's a quicker way of getting up there? It almost feels like a bit of a wind-up, this. Like whether he's just poking fun at players who didn't think of something that was really obvious and just wasted a minute of their time. I mean, that seems like the sort of thing all game developers like this would do. Seems like something I would do, I suppose. So, you know, I design Duke Nukem levels, and you've got to have some be a dick to the player stuff in there. The levels were glued together with be a dick to the player stuff. Diddle-a-diddle-a-doo. Fuck, man. The monsters, they're out in force. They all have their own fucking, like... Oh, crap. It's not a coat of arms, it's not a fucking... Oh, man, that... Oh, fucking no, but they all have them. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! I'm in the money. Great, let's pawn all that stuff that we just got. We're gonna be rich. Totally unaware of the dangerous adventures that lie ahead in episode 2, Fractured Reality. Well, maybe I'll have to dig that out someday. Weirdly, I'm sure I remember the text being orange, and that's not a colour that's in the EGA palette. Maybe it was brown. I think orange is in it. But, I mean, I've used brown as orange in the, like, EGA colour palette before, so... Not that I was programming for EGA or anything, I don't do that. No. Game over. There we go. No! I didn't beat my old score! Fuck! I'm disappointed now. That's ruined my whole fucking night. That is... I could probably edit it. Comic dead. I'm sure I remember the game restarting or it giving you a prompt. There's definitely something off there, isn't there? Something not right. Oh, Cosmonaut. That game's hard. I don't think that supports... if it doesn't support gamepads, I'm not going to play it. So I'll play with the gamepad. Should there not be sound here? There it is. I don't know if it is. What would be the file name? I'll try and find it. Try to do polyphonic music. Oh, this game does this weird locking of the keyboard, doesn't it? Oh yeah, let's play round 10, that'll be really easy. I want the joystick, damn it. It says it supports it. I'll have a look when I'm done with this. See if it is still here. See how fucking slow it is. Oh, the demo key works. Maybe the joystick's always on. Oh no, the buttons jump and the speed's controlled by up and down. That's horrible. I'm sure I remember there being sound in here. I'm sure I remember there being sound in here. Yeah, there is. I turned it off. This is harder than I remember it being. Having said that, the lack of sound was very distracting. It's also slower than I remember it. It's like Sky Roads before Sky Roads. Don't the red ones kill you? I think they do. Well, let's not find out. And 286s, they're fucking grotty, primitive machines. What the fuck can you really do with them? Road 2. I'm not going to get very far in this game. Oh yeah, you can't jump on things. Forgot about that. That's a Skyroads thing. Oof, that was tight. Shit. Yeah, it was the same like devs, just Skyroads before Skyroads. Oh, fuck off. It's a really difficult game. I've not seen anyone beat it. I mean, someone will have. If I were to look on YouTube, there'll be somebody completing it. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, it doesn't really seem to give a fuck about your misfortunes whatsoever. All the games have this way of making it feel like it's entirely your fault and that you're an idiot. And everyone's having a great time but you. Oh no, I've had enough of this now. I'll see if I can find VGA test. Might take it a moment. Oh, there's one. That might be it. There we go. It's really fast, this machine. Really fast. Do, 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 do. Das verdammt Spiel! Was? Yeah, it's I don't imagine it's really liable to go much faster on a 286. Oh. Yeah, Skerla doesn't give a fuck. Oh, slow. That's weird. Did I leave that on yesterday? Something's not right there, is it? Yeah, it's 286s. So this is why I don't really venture below 386s very often. Why have I got those sound out in my CZ1? They're not broken on me. That's my trusty CZ1. I've got any lights. That's a better one. Give me just a moment. I'm concerned. That's my workhorse keyboard. I can't lose that. Where's the electrics for it going? Oh, geez, that was a headache and a half. Right, it was that cable, wasn't it? Which was. And it's buzzing noises. Dodgy wiring strikes again. Should work now though. Oh, sending MIDI signals. I thought I'd lost my program data for a second there. I was worried. Oh no, what are the calls for that? That is definitely slow the draw. I might just stop it on purpose in a minute. It works. Yeah, I noticed. I'll probably get more volume out of it. Yeah, waltz is just one less beat than most music. So let me think, how would I describe that? Lower my reverb settings a little. Yeah, let me think. Let me try and waltz something. What can I waltz? Oh, you can waltz anything in theory. Let me think. else. Yeah, so it is really. It's just 3 beats instead of 4. Usually you have like that bounce. It's not mandatory, but you know, you usually have that kind of. Witching Well's a good example because that's one that already exists in, like, you know, 3/4 and 4/4. Like, you know, when you're in the main level, you're. When you get Mr. Patch, it goes like 4/4, and it's 2/4, but whatever. So, what's it? Is this broken? Has it stopped? I'll do that. Hang on. Sorry, I didn't notice. I was too busy fucking about with keyboards. But yeah, there's your fucking VGA test. It's quite smooth edge, isn't it? I don't see that jitter that I think you're seeing. I don't know, Banjo-Tooie's music's really easy to learn. Like, I can probably figure a bunch of it out without really trying. I'll try. Hold on. Let's have a look. It's all in C, so... Oh, let's see. There's probably a change somewhere there on the left, but I mean, it's kind of like that lava level. I can definitely get there. You know, what else is there in it? I can't remember what other fucking music's in it. It's not memorable. Okay. never tried to play that before, so that's not too bad. What's that other one? Fuck. I can't remember how that fucking song goes. Never mind, figure out how to play it. Something like. Sort of like a shitty western mine kind of thing going on. What the fucking music's in there? It's just not coming to me, it's not memorable. Well, what levels did they even go in? I wish I knew how to play this one. So I get shut down by YouTube. Gas the kites in the morning, gas the kites in the evening, gas the kites gonna kill the whack of the gas the kites in the morning, kill the juicy digest, kill the juice gonna kill the shit, I forgot my words. They're the old words, I changed them, didn't I? Oh, where's it go from there? Something like fuck knows. Yeah, can't quite remember now. The music in the fast game is not real hard to play, but it like there's a bit more to it at least. Like it takes a while longer to figure out. It's more upbeat for a start. It's just more happen. I don't know. It's just the way they went, I guess. Clanker's Cabin's like more upbeat. That's like the miserable sounding one from Kazoo. I don't know. I can remember how to play that now. It's quite difficult. Something like, fuck knows. It's been a while. So what is a bastard to play? That's hard to play. Then he has to play. Nah, but I use the reverb that it has, like the CZ one's just pushing into the effects controller on it. Anyway, I'll play some Keen 1 before I kill the stream. Oh, does this not have a response control break in some capacity? I guess it doesn't reset screen mode. It's alright. We'll get it there the hard way. Weird fucking music. I like the one that has that fucking death fucking sound in it. Oh, I forgot about the border causing this. Oh, well, I managed to quit anyway. I just pressed control brakes. Yeah, because the blue border, it goes red. That might be a problem. If it annoys anyone, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to ignore it. Oh no, King doesn't support... No, it must support the joystick. I'm sure it supports the joystick. F3 maybe? Ah, there we go. You see, this is pushing it now on this machine. Oh, button response a bit weird. Cables... the wiring in the house is faulty for the most part, but I mean, yeah, some of my cables are shit. I haven't completed this game in a long time either. I don't think I will today. I don't really have time left, but... yeah, I guess. I won't be able to make it... I can't. There's no way to disable the border on this. So I guess I'll end up not playing this for long. Definitely handles different with a gamepad, though. Actually handles pretty good. I'd recommend it. We'll see how that changes once I get my grubby mitts on a pogo stick. Grubby mitts. Amy Rouge, she's got tiny tits. Yeah, still press return. Well, it is an id game, I suppose. They haven't gone fully shitty yet, but they're obviously on their way there. But yep, sorry for all the I thought Vorticons was... Yorps was supposed to be good. Fucking Yorps. stupid things. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They don't seem that bright. It probably meant no harm. Having said that, even the most mentally challenged would probably realise that, you know, pushing you into a pit of deadly spikes is probably deadly. So I think that one did it on purpose. I don't remember where to go in this level. Keen definitely improved in the later games, but his animations became less smooth. Oh shit. Damn. I just want the pogo stick. Where is it? I want to see how it handles. I could just cheat, I suppose. Oops. No, at least he can't go indoors when he's using these. Oh yeah, now we'll find out how good the gamepad really is. Not bad. Die, aliens. This is my planet now. I'm coming to take over it. I think we've learnt something today. Don't look away from the screen. I think I should make this level a bit easier. Ah, no, that's Keen 2. That doesn't happen in this game. They hadn't introduced that yet. But that always did weird me out. Ah, you just collect them in this one. I don't like Keen 2. Keen 2's crap. And to be honest, Keen 3 isn't much better. You almost wonder why it did as well as it did. 4, 5 and 6 were like... They cleaned up the problems, so... Mostly. They didn't fix the ammo problem. There's still plenty of times where you end up with no ammunition whatsoever. I think if you go back to the Bean with Bacon in those, it gives you ammo if you have less than a certain amount. Like, it'll appear, like, on the map, but... Still not really fantastic. Can't. Oh, there's no way to get a status screen up when you're playing with the controller. That was a bit strange. Oh! Shit! I'm doing awful at this today. Having said that, I'm not trying that hard. Because I'm gonna, like, probably stop the stream in, like, 15 minutes or so. And so, you know, I don't have much of an incentive to put that much effort in. I spent all my time playing Captain fucking Comic. There's only so much this shit I can do in one day. Ugh. Stupid robot. No, I don't want to go that way. Right, that looks safe. That probably isn't. No, it fucking isn't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you save the game and reload it, you can see the edge graphic. I still don't know what the deal is with my K7, like seeing beyond where the viewport should be. It's only in a very specific configuration with, like, the capture card will it do that, but it's weird. Interesting, though, in that you can see into, like, areas of like, memory that you wouldn't normally be able to look at. I didn't mean to shoot them, but... Oh well. Lummox, 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 get out my way. Oh, no ammo. Definitely a Commander Keen game. I think they fixed the ammo problems in Doom at least. Like, I don't remember being too stretched for ammo in that. But then with how slow that fucking double shotgun is, I don't know that you could end up low on ammo. Probably at some point, but I'm not going to rush about it. I mean, it might give an excuse to not play the game anymore, you know. I'll try to find it, but I can't think where it would be. So I haven't even used that machine since. Jump already, fuckhead. Oh, of course he jumps now. What a fucking trash. That was horrible. But yeah, I'll try to find it. So it'll be somewhere. What? It's not the only disc I'm missing, but I at least have a vague idea where the other ones would be. At least I managed to kill the fuckers. I knew what they were going to do. That was a bit weird. Oh, man. Oh, God, it's fucking Tony. Get me out of there. Eee. Man, that was nasty. Oh, no, they wouldn't be Faris, would they? I mean, they don't have far. I don't know what they'd have. Just green skin. What's the name of people who are into that? It's humble beginnings when they didn't make total trash. Yeah, it's fucking... Well, I'm just gonna call it stream. I think I've had my fun. I've found fucking Tomb Raider. I have to get that 386 up someday. I didn't press that. Oh, here. They might be Fari, but I've never seen any evidence to say they are. Maybe I'll have to draw more Fari stuff someday. Like, just for the fucking sake of it. Plus the fact it came out much less worse than I thought it would. So now I'm kind of curious, like, how much other horrid things I can draw. But then again, I was tempted, like, for my next horrible drawing to just draw, like, Sakura doing something horrible instead. You know, I getting abused by fucking Kira or something. I'm sure there's probably drawings of it already out there. But it would be at least offensive enough that I'd feel okay about drawing it. I could just draw like wiping her ass with the fucking cloud cards. You know, it's fucking... Oh no, there's no bog roll in the store. I just took a major shit. I'm going to just wipe my ass with the cloud cards. What other use? Yeah. What else could I draw? I'll think of something. Still, I'm surprised my 286 hasn't fucking broken. It's usually locked up by now. Fucking thing. Oh, it'll break when I need it, but it won't break when I'm just fucking about with it. Fuck's sake. I like how long it takes to realize... What? Oh, it doesn't exist apparently. Oh, that's bad. I imagine they look very good. I'm not very good at anime stuff. Which you'd think I would be, because it's all straight lines, but I can never quite get the proportions right. I could just, like, you know, draw it perspective again, I suppose. Draw it large again, I mean, you know, do it segmented, different things. Maybe that one works. Oh, there we go. I think it does, yeah. So grainy as fuck on this thing. And this might not run. Don't remember. Well, it's running so far, but it's not fast. These are 286 speeds. People still wonder why I don't fucking play with 286s. They're ultimately fucking useless. Oh, there we go. Now that's... I forgot I had a fucking FPU in here. That's probably slowing it down more. I don't get the second hard drive detection thing. That's a bit weird. It's detecting it wrong anyway. Maybe it's something to do with the adapter that it uses. Maybe something to do with its way of cheating the limits that the machine would have otherwise. I think this machine has like a 20 meg limit on what it will actually take. So it's probably picking that up, because I think that's what it's set as in the BIOS. And the adapter's probably doing some funky stuff. And yeah, only 640k of fucking RAM in here. That's brilliant, you know. That's just what you need. I mean, that's enough for everybody, surely. You're on Windows 10 on that. I mean, you'd have more chance of running Windows 10 than you would Windows fucking Vista 7 edition. That needs to fucking die. I don't get the love for that operating system. I never liked it. And people hate it anyway, because you try and make them run Vista and they complain. Well, there's no other machines that's slower in the fucking bar chart, so we don't know if it's any good or not. Seems contemporary to other machines with this kind of spec, so I imagine it's right. I don't know if that clock's accurate or not, because I don't have results for that to test against. Oh yes, I can see the screen drawing. IMF, where's IMF? Was that on the other drive? So I can remember how to use fucking... was it... I got a feeling it was sort of more like that. There we go. Oh, shit. Been a while. Was it 260 or was it 280? 280. Slash L2. That one might be broken actually. Sounds like it's getting compressed. There you go. It's mushy sounding. Well, yeah, your IMF player works invariably, so I don't know what everyone else is doing wrong. Like, there's no bullshit with it. It just does what it's supposed to do. didn't I? Yeah, it's off. I would have been happy enough with this sound card on my fast PC. Mushy as it may be. Percussion sounds weird on this chip. It's there's definitely something off about it, but I mean it isn't a real Yamaha. It's just 5A12 is all it says, so God knows what it is. Could be fucking anything. But yeah, I guess that'll do it for today. I'll come back at some point, but I mean I had to stream something. I hadn't done anything on this channel in ages. So as always, thanks for tuning in, I guess. Things don't usually go fucking plan. They sure as shit didn't today, but... Well, I played through Captain Comic. It was fun, so I had more fucking fun than I was going to have otherwise. So I wouldn't consider that a bad thing. In fact, I'd consider this to be a positive experience overall, at least for me. So, you know, that's good. That went well, all things. You know, maybe I should have more failures on stream. Still on there with that dream I had, like, it must have been like foresight, I guess. But such is life. I'm out here. I'll see you around.